Hello Aquarius, welcome to your September reading. If this is your first time stopping by and if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. It does help me a lot to continue making these videos for you guys. Thank you so much. I do highly appreciate your love and support. I want to wish you all a great month, and now let's get started with the first week of September. And you guys start with the Five of Cups. I see a lot of sadness, regret, thinking about the time that you were together. For couples that you have just maybe broken up, you're still having this sadness and you're still thinking, I wish I didn't do that, or I wish the other person didn't say that, and just living in this state of regret and sadness and sorrow. And also the five is telling me that you do have the choice. You do have the choice to mend this relationship. You have the choice to maybe try it again. You have to find that bridge, that middle ground between the two of you, okay? And you have to stop wondering, what if this could have gone this way? What if I had done that? Or you have to stop that. Whatever happened, it's done. You can't undo the past. Now you have the option to turn around and focus on the positive. Focus on the Two of Cups, okay? Because this person has sincere feelings towards you. This is a beautiful relationship that has a very strong bond, something that is more than just physical. This is a deeper connection here that you're feeling with this person. And they miss you too. They probably do miss you just as much as you do, but they might not know how to approach you, knowing you're stubborn, and then you also don't want to be the person to apologize first and be the one to maybe make the first step. But as I said, try to find, maybe if you have friends in common, try to find that third party that can help you kind of get together. Because once you're face to face with one another, once you talk, all of this is going to go away. There is a good chance here of getting back together, but you need to have that one-on-one time, okay? And that really look at each other's eye and spend that good quality time together. And for others, Aquariuses, this is also an indication of losing a loved one, losing someone that you know, that might be friends or family, and going through that stage of grief, missing them. And of course, I don't want you guys to get alarmed, because it's not going to be the same for everyone. It's a general reading, but for some it might happen when you're going through this stage during the first week. And even though it can be very hard, can be very difficult, try to just appreciate the times and be grateful that this person was part of your life and you shared those beautiful memories together for as long as they were, okay? You were lucky enough to have met them, have created those memories, and now in a way they're not here. They might not be here physically in this form, but their essence, their energy, you can still feel them around you. And plus you can cherish those moments with them forever. And in a way they're never gonna die, because they're always with you in your mind. So try to still look at it in a positive way. It can be very difficult, especially if it just happened. It's gonna take time to heal, for that healing process. But always try to focus on the positive and try to remember them in a positive light, okay? And in the second week, with the Three of Cups in reverse, I also see that there is a lot of people around you that don't really have your best interests in mind, Aquarius. There's a lot of people that think about themselves, that have that priority is their own interests. They're selfish, and they might pretend to be your friends in front of you, and then they use that information that you share with them against you. They talk to other people, they might gossip. They're constantly trying how to just take from you and never give anything back. So in this week, try to see and go within your gut feeling, okay? Don't just be around people just to not be lonely, just to have friends. Be a bit more selective, okay? Be more confrontational. Say what you mean, and if it doesn't feel right, if the energy doesn't feel right, if you're around someone and you just don't feel happy after talking to them. You just don't feel good after talking to them. You have this sense of unease, or not being in peace, in harmony within yourself with them. Then you might have to reevaluate the friendship and reevaluate the relationship. Okay, because I do see a lot of selfish people around, a lot of people that just think about their own interests and their own benefit, and that's affecting you. It's really affecting your life. So that's why in the third week we have the energy of the Hanged Man. Okay, this is a time of a reevaluation of the past, the present, and the future. Okay, kind of being in crossroads. You don't really know where to go, and this is all happening for a reason. This is all part of your transformation. This is all part of your journey, and especially you Aquarius, you probably feel this energy more strongly than other signs, because we are in the age of Aquarius, and this is a time for you to completely change the way you see things. What was important to you before, what is it now? Reevaluate the past. Once you have learned a few lessons, cut ties with the past and focus on what can you do now in the present moment to improve the future. Okay, in a more collective way, because this is not really a positive way of thinking about everyone thinking just being selfish and thinking about themselves. Okay, whatever is happening around us, it's going to affect us at some point. Maybe not today, but it's going to affect us at some point. So with the Hanged Man, I'm seeing that there is a need here to sacrifice. There is a need here to sacrifice from all that selfishness, thinking just about ourselves, and think more about the collective, and do something more positive, and just improve our life. And some of you guys, you also have to think, how has the people around you affected this relationship? For those of you who connect, who resonate with this message, with a message of just broken up with someone, and you're thinking you're still missing them. How has the environment, people around you, how has they affected this relationship? Okay, and once you have that conversation, if the person that you love comes to you and tells you, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on, try to see things in a different perspective. Try to see things in their point of view. What are they feeling? What are they thinking? How can you help them, or help the relationship, so you don't repeat the same mistakes and the same situation over and over again. Whatever hasn't worked in the past, that's why I said it's so important to reevaluate the mistakes from the past, so you don't repeat them. Okay, it's the Hanged Man. It's all about the being done. You have come to a point when you have to stop. Whatever has been happening, that needs to stop. You need to change. The energy needs to move forward. You can't keep doing the same things over and over again. And sometimes there are sacrifices that need to be made. Sometimes if you have this wishful thinking that there's people, you're justifying them, there's people around you that they're not acting the right way, and you keep justifying them. Yeah, but maybe maybe he or she is a good person, or they're good, they're kind, I'm just not, you're justifying them, you're justifying whatever that they're doing, and you're blocking that energy from flowing. Some things have come to a point when they need to change, they need to transform, they need to evolve, and at times you have to move in a different direction from other people in order to evolve, in order to improve your situation. Okay, so take that time to meditate, take that time to think, use your imagination, think about a world that is better, more beautiful, more peaceful. How do you envision that? Okay, use your creativity, use your power to manifest it, to maybe bring it into reality for yourself and for others. And in the last week with the Ten of Wands, I see you guys feeling very, very overwhelmed. And this can not just be because of work. There's definitely a strong energy of feeling very overwhelmed because a lot of people are giving you extra work to do. You're taking up so much from other people because you're not really confrontational. Aquarius is, you have a tendency to just say yes to people. You don't want to argue. You want to help others, and at times people can get advantage of that. So this is a time when you are overwhelmed with what's going on within your home, within your family, overwhelmed at work, overwhelmed with everything that's going on around you, and you're feeling this heavy feeling within yourself, and you're confused. You don't really know what to do, how to move forward. Ask for help. Don't be stubborn. Ask for help if you need help. And also, make people acknowledge your needs as well, not just them taken from you, but also ask, and try to take one thing at a time. Okay, sometimes you can be very, very overwhelming with everything that we're hearing, everything that's going on. It can be very overwhelming, but all you can do is think about the present moment in time and how you can improve that. Okay, how can you do something for yourself and for the people close to you to make them feel better? Think in those small terms at times. Okay, take it one wand at a time. If there's so much, then it's going to be way too overwhelming. And for those of you, as I said, that you might be wondering about bringing this relationship back and getting back together, if you don't feel completely 100% sure, take your time. Okay, don't let the other person just come back and give you that push to, okay, let's get back together, and put pressure on you. No, take your time. If you're not ready, if you're not completely convinced and you're not completely sure, then take your time to see what's going to happen. Okay, because with the 10, when you get to the point where the 10 of Wands means you're pretty overwhelmed, you're pretty tired, you're exhausted, you're drained, your energy is drained, and at this point there's a need for change, for a big change. Okay, that's why we have the Hangman here indicating reevaluate everything. You're tired, you need a change, you need a big change, because you can't continue the same way. When 10 is the maximum in tarot, you can't go any higher than 10. Once you reach the 10th card, then something you need to close that chapter and start something new. And this can mean you might even get back together. As I said, there is a very strong chance of getting back together, but now the relationship has to transform. It can't be the same thing as before. It can't be under the same rules and the same situation as before. There has to be a genuine, really a genuine understanding from both sides what you want from the relationship in order to move forward. And from the oracle of our ancestors and our spirit guides, the message is summer. Bask in joy and light. Okay, and we have a symbol of a bee indicating, you've worked hard. You've worked very, very hard. Now enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy life. Enjoy the honey, that warmth, that sweetness of life. Do the things that make you feel happy, joyful. Think about, for those of you guys who haven't had any chance to maybe take time off or take a vacation during the summer, try to do that in September. Try to enjoy the last warm days before we go really into fall and the weather starts getting cooler. Try to enjoy yourself as much as you can during this time. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. Think in a positive way. Think about light, think about joy, think about what makes you happy, and do those things. And from the Oracle of Love, the message is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. As I said, this person is returning. It's going to be up to you if you want to accept them back into your life, how you want to accept them back into your life. Do you want this this whole situation to change, because it can be different things for different people. You know, it can be, for some, you might have had very big disagreements, very serious things. For some, it can be something that might have been much easier to kind of sort out and move forward from. Okay, so it depends on how you want to proceed with the relationship. All it matters is that it doesn't feel forced, it feels genuine. Okay, pay attention to that. You shouldn't just want to get back together with someone because, oh, I'm alone, I don't want to be alone, let me get back with them. I'd rather be back with that person than being by myself, or start something new with someone else that don't even know. At least I know this person, I'm comfortable. Those are not actual reasons. The reason should be that you truly, genuinely feel like there is a change there, that whatever has happened is not going to repeat itself, and you want to give it another chance. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so reconciliation. And from the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction, the message is, my life is as good as I allow it to be. Many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, and then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action, and because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their actions, so they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. And this is very, very true. At times we have this gut feeling that something is not right, that something is not working, but we want it to work so bad that we just keep trying and trying and trying, and by trying and trying, we're blocking that energy. Okay, if something is meant for you, is something that's part of your destiny, is part of your life journey, it's going to happen, it's going to flow. Okay, you don't have to try it as hard, and this is really this is true. I've tried it many times. You can want to do something, and you can try and try and try, and you can be persistent, but at some point you have to stop wondering, okay, why am I trying this so hard? Maybe this is just not for me. This person is not for me. This job is not for me, or it's not happening for a reason, and just move forward and let that energy flow. Okay, because abundance is all around you, If you're allowing your energy to flow, if you believe in, if you trust that there is plenty for everyone, plenty of love, plenty of wealth, plenty of everything. If you think that it's gonna flow, it's gonna come back to you. But if you want it to come just from one source, and you're asking from that same source, and you want it so bad to come from that source, it might not happen, because that's not the source for you. So you have to just let it go and see, and let it flow. So it's important to listen to that inner voice, listen to your intuition, and to that gut feeling. Your mind can tell you one thing, your heart at times can tell you one thing, because you really want something to happen, but that intuition, that gut feeling, is always going to lead you in the right direction. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with other friends as well, and I see you next time. Bye bye.